Summer is around the corner and we want to get you ready to soak up the sun. Today is the start of National Safe Sun Week, and MedStar Health conducted a survey on sun safety knowledge, and joining us live to share the findings and mostly to give us some really important tips as we head into summer is MedStar Health Dermatologist Dr. Allison Larson. Great to have you here, Dr. Larson.
So good to be here. Thank you for having me.
We love having you, and we want to talk about the basics because this is really important to remind people. And first of all, let's just start with sunscreen. How much do we use and how often should we reapply it?
Those are the most important questions. Thank you for asking this. I find that most people don't use enough and most people don't reapply often enough. You want about an ounce, which is the amount you can fill a shot glass with for an average size body. And you want to reapply every 2 to 3 hours. It's easy to miss your opportunity to reapply, and you can easily get burned if you do.
And as we're talking about this, we're putting up some numbers because I know you did a survey, and it's interesting to see how much out there people knew ahead of time. Another question, what do we need to pack with us if we go to the pool or to the beach other than that sunscreen?
Well, you should make sure to stay hydrated, pack some water, pack some fluids, snacks, of course. I also think another great way to sun protect is with sun protected clothing. So don't forget your hat, don't forget your clothing, of course your towel and other things you need.
And when is the sun the strongest? You know, I've heard a lot of different things about this. Obviously, I think noontime is the strongest. And a follow-up to that is, does it really matter that much?
It does matter. The ultraviolet rays are the strongest in the middle of the day. So around 10 a.m. to about 2 p.m. is when you are the most at risk to get those ultraviolet rays.
Okay, so there's also this question that you hear people talk about sometimes about getting a base tan. I guess in their mind they're thinking, well, if I start out with something, I'm not going to go out and burn as much. Is that true, and is it safe?
It's partially true, but it's not safe. So even though a tan may make you a little less likely to burn, the ultraviolet that you're getting by getting that tan is damaging. No tan is a safe tan unless it's the skin tone you're born with.
Okay, so you mentioned skin tone. Does it matter how dark or light your skin is when it comes to sun protection? Should you still follow those same rules about how much sunscreen and how often to apply it?
Absolutely. Everyone should sun protect. The same rules still apply no matter what your skin tone. You may be a little less likely to burn, and your skin cancer risk may be a little lower if you're a darker skinned person. But remember, there is still risk of skin cancer and certainly of aging, age-related changes that happen from sun. So everyone should sun protect.
And, you know, I grew up in Florida, so we always had lots and lots of sun. And I know a lot of kids that I knew and myself, we would get sunburned. What does a bad sunburn do at any age? And does it continue to have a lasting effect once the actual burn is gone?
It does. Thanks for asking this question. A sunburn is a sign of damage to your skin, to the DNA of your skin cells, and it puts you at risk for skin cancer from then on. We do worry a lot about bad sunburns in childhood specifically. The worst sunburns are the blistering kind.
Okay, so anything else before we let you go and as we head into this summer season?
It might be a little overcast this weekend as we saw, but keep in mind the sun is still coming through those clouds. So even if it doesn't look bright and sunny, put on your sunscreen.
All right, Dr. Allison Larson with MedStar Health. Thank you so much for your time and all these great reminders. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, and coming up here on 7 News at noon.
The winner of American Idol 2023 is...
In case you missed it, we're going to have details on this year's winner of American Idol.